Hey curly heads, hope you all are doing great. So today is the 5th episode of my series in which I talk about 6 things I have learned in my 6 month of curly hair journey. And today I'm going to talk about styling products and styling technique that you can try in your curly hair journey. And you can check my previous videos here in the iCard above. And last episode was a quite interesting episode in which I talked about protein moisture imbalance and everything about deep conditioner, and also talked about 2 Indian brands, Curl Up and Arata, so you can check them out here. And if you are a curly head, make sure to subscribe down below because I make curly hair related videos. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. Okay, so what are styling products, and are styling products that important? So styling products are really important because they really make sure that your hair is moisturized and have that nourishment that your hair needs, because curly hair are really on the drier side. So they really make sure that your hair is moisturized and not dried out. And styling products really gives that hold and definition to your hair, like your curls patterns are really defined, and they provide you with great holds so that your wash days can be extended and you don't have to wash your hair every day to get perfect like ringlets. So styling product make sure that your wash days last for at least 4 to 5 days. Obviously you can refresh your hair in between and everything, but you can extend your wash days till 3 to 4 days if you use styling product and your techniques are really good. So according to me, styling products are really important because they really helps in making the curl last long, and I don't have to wash my hair every other day. They provide me with great definition and hold that my hair needs. They make sure that my hair doesn't dry out and doesn't lack moisture or nourishment, and they also help with the frizz. Like I will show you a picture, like I clicked it like few months back. So this is my without styling product here. Like you can see my hair is little bit frizzed up and it's not that much defined. And this is my hair after styling, and it was I guess single styler product only, the curl cream. I will show you. So you can see when I use the styling product my hair was defined, and when I don't use the styling products my hair is less defined. So according to me, styling products are really important, and there are so many styling products that are available in the market that you can get really confused, especially if you are a newbie, because you don't know what product might suit you or will not suit your hair. So I know it's going to be a challenge for newbies, and trust me guys, the lesser the product, the great your hair days will be. So try to start your journey with lesser products because they really help. The more product you will buy in the beginning, the more you will get confused from the products and the techniques, what to try and what to do. So try to start your journey with single product, be it gel, mousse, leave-in cream, any single products. So I have different products with me, so I'm going to show you all the products and talk about them a little bit. Like I'm not any professional or anything, so I'm going to talk according to my knowledge and observation that I have experienced throughout my journey. So without wasting any more time, I will show you the products that I have. Before starting CGM, I even didn't knew that curly hair people are supposed to use styling products for their hair. I used to think that all these gels and creams are only for boys, for their spikes and everything that were in trend back then, but I didn't knew that like females or everyone are allowed to use them. So when I dived into CGM, I got to know there are so many styling products to use and experiment, and so much to so much to try. So as a newbie, when you like dive into something new, you want to buy everything. So in curly hair community or in curly hair world, there are so many styling products, be it mousse, gel, custard jelly, creams, and so many stuff. And when you are starting out, you don't know that what to buy and what will work for your hair, and what you have to like do a lot of research before buying something. You can't just go and buy everything because that will be a waste of money. So be a smart buyer and don't buy everything that you see in the beginning of your journey. So try to start your journey with minimum products. Like the lesser the product, the easier your journey will be, especially in the beginning. So as a newbie, I know it can be really tough to not buy everything and style your hair with a single product, and you just think that, oh my god, I want this and that because I don't have that, I don't have that thing, and that product might work well for my hair. That curiosity to try different things, like I had that. So from my experience, I'm going to talk about my experiments and observations from the different styling products in this video. So first I'm going to talk about a little bit about leave-in and creams. So leave-in creams or hair creams are majorly help with moisture and nourishment to your hair. It helps in providing the nourishment and the moisture that your hair needs, as curly hair are more on a drier side. Hair creams and leave-ins provide that moisture that your hair lacks. So there are a lot of hair creams that are available in the market, and there are so many leave-ins. Personally, I haven't tried any leave-ins yet. I want to try them, like the Ashba leave-in, but I haven't got any chance to try it. Like, I want to finish the products I already have first before buying something new now, because I'm intelligent. So I have 2 hair creams with me. So hair creams are slightly thick because they provide that moisture and everything, so they are a little bit thick, and according to my experience, my hair is on a 2B side, like wavier side, so it doesn't like that much of thicker products because they really weigh down our hair. So I personally don't use any leave-in or any hair cream on my hair. I know, like, I haven't seen any single one of curly hair who doesn't use leave-in or a hair cream, so I feel a little bit weird. So yeah, so hair creams are basically to provide moisture and nourishment, and they're a little bit on a thicker side. I will show you every product, so don't worry. So after that, I'm going to talk about mousse. So when I started out my journey, I only had the Wella Nutricals mousse with me. So I basically started my styling journey with mousse only, and I totally love mousse. So mousse and gels are slightly different. So mousse and the work of a mousse and a gel are kind of similar. They provide you with the hold, definition, and helps in taming the frizz. So their work is basically same, but there's slightly bit of a difference in both of them. What are the difference I have observed are, mousse are really lightweight than gel. So mousse are really lightweight, so they are really great for wavier hair, and gels are a little bit thick than the mousse, but I also love them. So obviously the tighter your curl pattern are, you can try like stronghold gels and everything. And if you have wavier hair, I would highly recommend to try mousse because they are really lightweight and give you immense volume and help you with definition and hold everything. So the main work of a mousse and a gel is to provide definition and provide you a good hold so that your wash days can last for 3 to 4 days. More than that, it depends on your, like, the products you are using. And like, if you are wavy, just try mousse and let me know in the comments below how you like them. And if you have tighter curl pattern, you can use gels. You can use mousse, but gels are a little bit on the thicker side, so you can try them. But currently I use both of them. Like, you can check out my current hair routine here. Like, currently I'm following mousse gel mousse technique, in which I use the mousse first and then I use the gel and then I use the mousse. So I use both of them. So yeah, I can't like be like you should use this or you should use that, because I use both of them. Main purpose I'm talking here is I don't want a newbie to buy every other product, because believe me, you are not going to use every single product. Like, my hair creams are kept like this only. I'm not using them currently, but I think the hair creams that much because they are really thick and they really weigh down my hair, so I am not using the hair creams currently. But few of my curly friends on Instagram told me that they are really great for winters because our hair are more dry on winter, so you should try leave-in and cream. So I am going to try the creams this winter and we'll get back to you how it works. So yeah, I'm going to show you the products that I have and I had used and everything. So yeah, wait. So first, when I started out my curly hair journey, I had the Wella Nutricals bundle, in which I had, like, I got this mousse. This is the curl enhancing mousse with second number of hold, and it lasted me for around 4 to 5 months. Like, I stopped using it for a month or in between something, but it almost lasted me for 4 to 5 months. So after that, I bought the mousse from Wella only, but this one is not the curl enhancing mousse. It's a strong hold volumizing mousse with 3 number of holds. So I wanted to try a stronger hold mousse, so I bought this. But honestly, I like the curl enhancing one most. Like, I don't hate this. I use this on like regular basis, but when it's going to over, I'm going to use the curl enhancing mousse. Like, I'm going to use it, like, order this one because I like it better. So this is all about mousse, and believe me guys, mousse really helps in giving you that volume. Like, I have noticed whenever I don't use a mousse, my hair is really flat and don't have that much of bounce, but whenever I use them, my hair is so bouncy and so much voluminous. So I don't miss on mousse. Like, I really love them. They provide good hold, good definition, and gives me insane volume. So now I'm going to talk about the hair creams. So I have 2 hair creams. First, I'm going to talk about the one that I had in the beginning of my journey. When I bought the Arata bundle, I got this hair cream with the bundle, and it's quite thick. Like, I used to use them in the beginning when I bought it, and I used to take a little bit amount of this and add some water to emulsify it because it's really thick. I guess the tighter curl pattern people would love this because it will give you that nourishment and the moisture that you need. But I'm going to try it very soon for winters because my hair is acting weird from like last 2 wash days. So one of my girlfriend recommended me to try the hair cream in winters, so I'm going to try it. So you can see the consistency, it's really thick. Like, it's really thick. So if you are someone who is going to try this, try it with adding a little bit of water and then apply it, and you can obviously play with the quantity on your wash days. So yeah, this is the hair cream from Arata. So the second hair cream is this Curl Luck Curl Defining Cream. I will show you the consistency here, like you can check it out. So this curl cream has a little bit of hold, so you can obviously use it alone only. I have used it alone and it gives me like a good hold for like at least 2 days. So obviously you can try this, and or you can team it up with any gel you have. So it is a moisturizing curl cream. My hair doesn't love that much of moisture anymore, so I'm not using any curl cream currently, so I'll be trying them on winters now. So yeah, this has a little bit of hold. Now it's time for the gels, and I love gels like I love mousse. I never miss on mousse nor on gels because gel helps in giving that shine and the hold and definition that I need. So yeah, I have 2 gels with me, like from the same brand. So when I ordered the Arata bundle few months back, I got this hair gel with the bundle, and this gel is a little bit on a thicker side. And when it was going to almost finish, Arata had some sale, some crazy sale, so I bought their gel, this one, and this is also really good. So this one is little bit lighter, like this one is thicker than this one, so you can see both of them provide good hold. I find this of medium hold and this also medium hold, but it is on thicker consistency than this, and I love both of them, so you can try. So I never miss on gel or mousse, both are my holy grail. And you can check out my current wash routine here, which is mousse gel mousse routine. So now I've talked about the styling products, but as the styling products are important, styling techniques are also very important, because with wrong technique you are not going to get good hair days, चाहे आप जितना भी अच्छे products use कर ले. So there are so many methods and techniques that are available in the curly hair community. There is mousse gel mousse technique, 1 2 3 gel technique, mousse plop gel, something like that. Like few of my curl friends have they try different techniques. So there are so many techniques you can experiment. So you have to try different techniques to see what method or technique your hair likes. There are praying methods, raking methods, and scrunching, then scrunching and pulsing. So many things. Obviously I haven't tried everything. I even don't know all of these methods and everything. I might miss on so many things because there are so much of information out in the world. Obviously you can see and check. So you need to experiment with techniques and methods and see what will work for your hair, because it's not necessarily what is working for me is going to work for you, or vice versa. So you have to see what works for you. So I'm going to quickly show you 2 different routines that you can try. But like mostly I style my hair upside down and I style on wet hair. So I'm going to show you that routine here, and then I will show you my upright styling technique, which I don't use because it's kind of messy for me, because when you are styling upright your clothes are getting wet, all of the products are like sticking on your neck and face, which can cause acne, and I don't like that. So I find upside down styling technique more beneficial because it gives me great volume and it's not messy, it doesn't make my clothes wet or anything. So that's a little bit on the easier side. So I like doing upside down technique with wet hair because that's give me good hair days, and I don't use upright styling. But obviously it depends on you. You have to style like according to your hair, what your hair might love, you don't know. So that's my hair. Like I like to style my hair upside down, but obviously your hair might like upright styling technique because everyone's hair is different and everyone's hair needs are different. So you have to try both the techniques to see what works for you. Like I have tried both of them, but I like the upside down technique more than the upright one. But if like upright styling gives you great definition, but it will give you less volume, and upside down will give you more volume but a little bit less definition, but I like more volume. So yeah, so I'm going to quickly show you my both the routines and how I follow. Okay, so first you can see I'm going to show you my upside down styling routine. So I have washed my hair and conditioned my hair. So first, and my hair is wet, I'm not going to dampen it or anything, my hair is wet, I like to style it on a wet hair. So first I'm going to take the mousse. I'm going to use mousse gel mousse technique on both the routines. So first I'm going to take the mousse, and first I will apply it in praying methods. This is known as the praying method. So first I will apply it in praying methods, then I will rake it through so that it is equally distributed throughout the hair, and every strand is equally, every strand is getting the product equally. So I will rake it through, then I will take the gel and apply it in praying methods, and then I will rake it through just to make sure it is equally distributed. Sorry for the lighting. And then I'm going to take the mousse again, and first I will just glaze. Wait. So now I'm going to take the mousse again and I will just glaze it over. This is known as glaze it over. So now I'm just going to glaze it over, and then I will start scrunching. So first I will scrunch nicely, and then I will scrunch and pulse. This is known as scrunch. And when you are scrunching, scrunch very nicely. Like, don't be like rough. Do it very gently and leave it. Do it and leave it. So first I will scrunch, and then I will scrunch and pulse. This is scrunch and pulse. This is scrunch, and then you are pulsing it. So I like doing this scrunching and pulsing because it really makes sure my hair is properly forming the curls that I naturally have. So I like doing scrunching and pulsing. So yeah, I'm going to do that only all of my hair. Like, now I will flip my hair over, and then I will scrunch nicely, and I will just scrunch and pulse all over my hair. And then obviously you can see if you want to plop your hair. So I like to wet plop my hair for 10 minutes because that helps me give great volume and also helps me with the curl definition on the root area. Like, I don't have that much of curl forming on my root area. So when you are wet plopping, all of the hair is above your head, so nothing is weighing down your root area, so it can form that wave or curl pattern that you have. So I like to wet plop for 10 minutes, and then I just air dry or diffuse whatever I want. So I will make a separate video on plopping, so you can see if you want to wet plop, dry plop, micro plop, or whatever. So this is my routine that I follow, and this is the another wash day that I am going to show you, in which I am going to do upright styling. So in this I have already washed my hair and conditioned it. So now I will take a cotton t-shirt and will squeeze out the excess water because I am going to style my hair in damp hair. Otherwise my clothes are going to get wet and I don't want it. So I have dampened my hair. And then first I will partition my hair from middle. You can partition from wherever you want. And then I don't have any brush or Denman brush, so I'm going to use my fingers only. So first I'm going to take the mousse and apply it on the on one. So I will apply the mousse in one section first and rake it through so that mousse is evenly distributed all over my hair. And then I will take the mousse again and apply it in raking method in the other side of my hair. And then I will take the gel, and I'm going to use the same product that I have shown. So I'm going to take So now I'm going to take the gel, and then I will rake it through nicely so that it is equally distributed. And again I will do it on the other side, and then I will again. So now I will take the mousse again and apply it in one section, and then I will scrunch nicely, and I will scrunch and pulse just to make sure that my hair will get that definition that I want. But I don't like the upright styling one, I don't know why. So yeah, I will scrunch nicely all over my hair, and then I will just do it the same thing on the other section of my hair. And then I will take my cotton t-shirt and will micro plop my hair. It will make sure that my hair doesn't have any excess water or any excess product. It will soak it in. So I will micro plop my hair, and then I will air dry or diffuse whatever I want. So yeah, these are the two techniques that you can try: upright styling, upside down styling. So upright will give you definition and upside down will give you volume. But personally I do upside down styling because I like it. So yeah, these are the different products, different techniques and styling methods that you can try. And do let me know in the comments below what you want to see and how you like this video, because that really helps me. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Hope you like this video and found this video informative. And if you do so, you know the real. Like, share, subscribe, and do share it with your curly hairs. Till then, bye.